Asking this question tells me that you're still approaching boundaries with the wrong energy. We don't have boundaries so that we can tell other people what to do. Boundaries are what I decide I allow into my experience. I like to think of everything as energy. So I am responsible for my energy. You are responsible for your energy. So if somebody shows up into my experience with energy that I don't like, it is my responsibility to set boundaries and protect myself from their uncomfortable energy. But that's not what most people are doing. Most people are getting angry at the person with the uncomfortable energy and trying to get them to change. And then they'll say, boundaries don't work with narcissists. Yes, they do, because the purpose of boundaries is to protect your energy and to find people with safe energy. So once you determine that somebody is unsafe because they're pushing your boundaries or crossing your boundaries, the next move is yours to issue a consequence. And if you're not doing that, then you're the one that's failing at boundaries because you're not upholding a consequence. And I totally get it. I used to get really angry at my ex all the time because he would cross my boundaries. I would say, like, I told you that I don't like this. Why do you continue to do it? But I eventually realized that my anger wasn't about what he was doing. It was because he was putting me in a position where I needed to issue a consequence. I didn't want to issue a consequence because that felt uncomfortable to me. When I leaned into that discomfort and I explored it, I realized that the fear I had about issuing consequences stemmed from deep-rooted beliefs I had about my value. So it was like I was angry at him for forcing me to stand up for myself. God, it would have been so much easier if he just listened and respected my boundaries so I didn't have to assert myself. But the experience was trying to teach me to get over my fear of issuing a consequence, and now I have no fucking problem. So how do you uphold your boundaries? By having consequences. Simply stating a boundary over and over without a consequence teaches people that your boundaries are flexible and that they don't have to adhere to them. There needs to be a consequence every single fucking time. And if they call you unforgiving, that's simply manipulation and evading accountability, which is the fourth pillar of abuse.